Hello everyone, welcome in. We are going to be starting a new series since we just finished the Zammy series. We're going to be doing a road to Mario Kart Double Dash speed run. Maybe not record, but a good attempt, or attempt that's, submittable. So I was browsing around the old speedrun.com, just taking a look at different games, just trying to see what games I have that I maybe want to play, but I want to increase the difficulty multiplier just a little bit. Just want to see what I can do that I would enjoy, that I can kind of make a little more challenging and also make slightly enjoyable for you guys. And so I happened upon the extended categories of Mario Kart Double Dash. And I happened to see there's a glitchless Flower Cup run. Because if you're not aware, Waluigi Stadium has a Lakitu skip. There's apparently a dead zone that you can hit perfectly and then skip like half of the course. And essentially, the run is supposed to be first place on all 4 maps in whatever time. Which is really hard because my brain only works in Mirror Cup. For the last 10 years, maybe not 10, probably 10. For the last 10 years, every party I've ever hosted, every game night I've ever hosted with me and all of my friends, has always been competition only in Mirror Cup. Not 150cc, only Mirror Cup. Now, if you're not aware, the speedruns are universal. You have to do them the same way as the other people. Everyone else has done 150cc. So my brain now has to relearn the direction of the maps because it's no longer mirrored. So, what this series is going to be me going through Flower Cup. No glitches. Apparently there's a mushroom bridge glitch. I don't even know. I think I've probably seen it. If you guys are fans of Summoning Salt, check out Summoning Salt's video. Summoning Salt does an amazing job going over speedruns and speedrun categories of all sorts of different games. If you're here, you probably are already aware. But that's what we're going to be doing. So every week, at least once a week, we're going to be doing a Flower Cup run, if not multiple times. And we're just going to upload just the run, maybe 2 runs a week of me trying to make sure that I can just beat Flower Cup glitchless. Not that I know how to do the glitches anyway, but glitchless Flower Cup for the speedrun.com record. And we are going to be doing it starting today, and we are going to continue doing it until we can submit a run. There may be a point in time where we start to do this streamed, because live split's a bitch. Having a stream computer hooked up to a GameCube with a composite to HDMI, it just makes this whole thing a task. So far, it seems like a lot of the record holders use emulators. I'm knocking that out by refusing to use emulators and not having tasks, which is why you can see the black borders on my screen, because, well, that's just the way that this composite to HDMI switch works. Unfortunately, it was on Amazon, and it works, and it was cheap. So we're using it. But with all that said, we're gonna get into it. This would normally be where the time starts from, as far as I'm aware. I have done a couple runs today, and I will say I am not the most proficient driver. I'm just not. I've seen so many things happen. I've hit so many cars, and not only that, I've seen everyone that has a record. They are so good at drifting, like actually so good. And mind you, I have the gold cart. So at one point, I was good enough to do that. I was good enough to be that guy. And I'm no longer good enough to be that guy, unfortunately. And I just drifted into that cart on accident. So, needless to say, I've been a little rusty. I have not done my due diligence in playing MarioKart. Mind you, obviously, all of my previous memories are of MarioKart, as I'm referring to them. Which means, yeah, they might be a little off. They might be really off. And there's not really much I can do about that. Other than, I guess, try harder. But I just honestly don't really remember that much. And like, I don't even remember how to throw items backwards. I am by all intents and purposes bad. I know that there's skips on this that are built in. I don't know if those count for the glitchless run, so I'm not going to try and do them. I am hitting everything. Everything. I feel like I'm not used to this cart. This cart is not my cart. This is the cart that I've seen everyone do their runs with. So this is the cart that I'm going to try and get good with. But I feel like that's a mistake. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go back. Not only are we going to do this with the inoptimal setup, because we have a different cart than everyone else. We maybe have different characters than everyone else. But we're going to do it. And whether or not this is the right cart, it's not going to matter at the end of the day. As long as we can complete all 4 maps in first place, that's a run. That's a completed run. And that's the goal. That's the goal for right now. Doing a completed run on these 3 maps. Mind you, it's like I said, I have done this before, obviously, as having the gold cart as an option. It is not my favorite option by any stretch of the imagination, because it is certainly one of the hardest maps. And just not really practiced. But if I remember correctly, I'm used to losing. I am used to losing. I've seen so many people just able to hit these turbos like so regularly, and yet they're somehow still a little beyond me. So we're gonna try our best, do what we can, but as long as we can get four runs, 4 maps, all first place, that's all we're worried about. Because at the end of the day, these turbos might help the time, and yeah, I do want to learn them at some point, but today's not that day. Today is the day where we are going to try our best to just survive. Because what's harder than surviving? Nothing. Surviving is literally the essence of the game. Especially when you have a blue shell coming at you, and you have Bowser hot on your fucking tail. Hot on your tail. There's nothing that I could have done different. But we do have to style on them. Always got a turbo in. I believe the world record is like 1 minute 30 seconds for this map. So we are very far behind by all accounts. By all accounts. Maybe we make it up on the other one. I've seen their attempts. I've watched both of them. I've watched both the submissions. And the thing about both of them is that they both have their own parts that they fall in. So maybe I'm not the best. Maybe I'm not the GOAT. Okay. but I could be. And that's all that matters. Right now we're taking quite the lead. Or were taking quite the lead until I just scuffed it on that wall there. And we are back in it. I will say it is ridiculously hard to try and talk and focus on this at the same exact time. So there's probably going to be points where I definitely am more quiet than I want to be. Strictly because I have no choice. I am not as quiet as I am right now. That happens. That does happen. And just like that, we're already out one. We're already out one. One mess up, and we're already out one map. That's okay though. Like I said, this is going to be a record of attempts. From what I've seen, everyone just has first, naturally, because their times are so fast. I'm not sure if a run counts if your overall points give you first, or if you have to have 40 points. I'm going to assume that it's probably 40 points. But I'm also kind of getting fucking smacked by everyone here. So we're going to go ahead and take that for what it is. I'm sure we can make our comeback. It's not really a big deal. Everyone's just really fucking funny in this. Yeah, that would hit me. That would be the hard part of this, is just not getting hit by things that are thrown a million minutes before you even make it. It's not looking great. For the first day in several years, I'm trying to play this game. And it is not, it's not the attempt. There's things I can't see. I'm messing up my double dash drifts. I'm hitting walls just straight up. I am just bluffing it. Not hitting any of the double items. Barely even hitting items. As it is. So many items just on the ground. Not quite sure. I know I'm drifting wrong naturally, as I can tell by the flames, but I am hitting all the buttons that I should be hitting, and they or not necessarily buttons, but I am toggling left and right. So maybe my controller's not as good as it should be, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. Could be I'm doing something wrong. 12-year-old me would be ashamed. That's all I'm gonna say. Oop. Yep, we are truly scuffing this. Okay. We were just bonked out of nowhere. As you guys might hear, my cat is having a ball downstairs. We are very close though. Unfortunate for us, we are bonking. We came up once she heard her name, which was not said. Luckily, we do know a thing or two. We did watch the summoning salt video, so we missed the star. We missed the star. No, that would have saved us. For sure would have saved us. Been fucking that up quite a bit, not gonna lie to you. Seeing a lot of high-end items coming our way. We're just scuffing this whole thing. Trying to take the shortcuts that we know about, and they're working with flawed results. Unfortunate for us. We just scuffed everything that we've ever had. And we got pushed off. We literally just got punched out of it. Oh, so unfortunate. But we keep our fifth place. Is not exactly what we wanted to see here, but so 23 points. That's our starting point. Mark the day. Today. The 18th of August. We start with 23 points. Toad and Toadette. Blue car. We will get to where we have 40 points. We're going to play until we get 40 points. We're going to bash our head into a wall until we get 40 points. And we will win with 40 points. We are almost 2 minutes over world record time. But just to prove to you guys beyond a doubt that we do have is it not? Hold on, there we go. We do have the gold cart. We have done this before in the past. We'll do it again, but this time we'll make sure that we time it. And this time we'll make sure that it's recorded. And this time we'll be able to make a submission. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for coming by.